Alright, welcome back everybody to another video. Today we're gonna be doing a Blender Basics tutorial. So here we have our scene view. This is our basic new project. We're gonna start another one just so you can see. We go to File, New, and General. And here we go. This is what we get. This is our friendly little cube. Now, down the left here we have our parameters so that we can manipulate. Here's the move tool. We click on our cube, and then we can move our cube around like this. Control Z to undo it, of course. We can hold the G key if we like to also move it. That's our hotkey for moving. We can move along these axes any which way we please. Very nice. Now we can hold on these squares, these little squares here, and that moves along the entire face in 2 axes at once. Pretty neat. Okay, now we'll move on to the rotate tool. Now we can either click on it there, or we can hold the R key. We can do the kind of rotate like this. Look at it spin around, isn't that cute? Well, let's click on it for now. Click back on this is our light. This is our camera, by the way. We can rotate, similar to the move tool. It's rotating our cube. Let's take a look at the camera real quick. If we press 0 on our numpad, we can go into the camera view and see what's there. Our controls also still work, so we can hold G to move around. We can rotate with R, and we can scale. Okay, scale doesn't work, but whatever. Let's press 0 on that numpad again to get back out of here. Let's go down to that scale that we're talking about. Now we can hold S to do scaling. We can do it anywhere in the circle and it scales the entire thing. Isn't that lovely? Again, we can stretch and scale out along the axes like that. And then transform is just everything all at once. We can go a bit crazy and have a bit of fun. What's that? We talked about using numpad 0 to go to the camera before. Well, we can use some of the other numpad buttons, like number 1 shows us the left side view of our scene. Number 3 is the right side view. Number 7 is the top, and number 9 is the bottom. And number 5, well, we middle click. We can go back to our normal view, and if we press number 5, it goes between perspective and the orthographic view. So it depends on what you're doing. What to do. Now, if we go from object mode, we can go into edit mode, and we can have a bit of fun here. So let's right click on our cube. We go to subdivide, and this breaks it up, makes a few more points for us to work with. Let's do one more time. There we go. So if I want to select here, maybe let's select the top. Then we can do E on our keyboard to extrude. And then see how all these points are still highlighted. We can do S, scale it down, nice and small. There we go. It's like a little roof of our house. Making a little house today. Highlight here. We're going to extrude again and move that back. There's our little door. Isn't that lovely? Now, good. This and scale that out. No, that looks horrible. And extrude a little bit and then scale that out. Nope. Let's do this. We'll extrude up here. Oh, look at that. We got a little hat on the top of our house. Isn't that just beautiful? Aren't we just having so much fun? Now over here on the right, we have the parameters for our cube. We can move its position. We can change its rotation. Whatever we want to do. Why is that? Let's put that back to 0. And now scale. So if we want to, maybe we have a really big family, we could use this kind of house. But let's not get too silly, okay? Let's get that back to. Okay, let's get that back to. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Because our camera's on the other side. Why don't... Get this back so that when we're in our camera view we can see our beautiful house. Now let's get a little bit smaller so we can see it. There we go. Lovely, beautiful. Now down the bottom we have our timeline for animations. We can come back to that later. Up the top here we have our different tabs for different stuff. Like this is layout. Then we can have modeling. We can model in the modeling view. Isn't that fantastic? Some other things. Animation. Let's have a look at animation. So there's our camera view on the left here, and this is our scene on the right. So let's say we'll type I on our keyboard. That's our hotkey. And we change it to our action editor, and then it'll work, I think. No, it's one of these. Oh, we need to highlight our shape. We should do a new animation, and then okay. Coming back from the break, let's do some anime. So here we have our scene. This is our camera view. We're going to turn on auto keying. Set this. Let's just make a 50 frame animation. We're going to change it to the insert editor, and then we're gonna use the scale a bit. So we've got a little keyframe in here, and then we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna type I on our keyboard. That's the hotkey, and then right in the middle we're gonna change it up. We're gonna have a bit of fun. So let's do a bit of this. Isn't that fun? And we move it around a little bit like that. What else can we do? Maybe we'll move it a little bit back, and let's have a look at our beautiful animation. Oh, isn't that funny? Let's add a little bit of rotation. How's that look? Oh, it doesn't do the rotation. Well, that's the wonders of animation. Right. Then it's rendering. This is where you'll render your scene. But for now, let's just focus on the basics. It's different things you can do with just a cube. Hope you have a lovely day. See you in the next video. Bye, everyone. And if you want to help support me, you can give me money on Patreon. Bye.